Gemini, what's up? How you guys doing? I would like to thank you guys for tuning in to Only the Realist. We're going to be doing a 5 card pick, one overall energy, and one gift from the universe. I hope that you guys have all had a wonderful day. And we're going to jump right into your reading, okay? Alright. We have love, okay? Speaks of partnerships, unconditional love, and rejuvenation, okay? Spirit path of the South. You guys could be partnering together with someone, doing a project, um, studying some things. But this mainly speaks of a union coming together with a romantic partner of yours, or a romantic partner that's on your mind. Looks like you guys definitely have a lot of love for this person. Okay. Also in the energy of cleansing your energy, right? You guys may have been battling negative thoughts, negative emotions, and really trying to piece that back together in some sense. You could be heavily thinking about the past. We are in Scorpio season, so this is a month of emotions, okay? Of really understanding why we have emotions, right? And what part they play on your journey. What part that those emotions that you have that are uprising, that you feel are coming up, what part do they play on your journey, right? Things that you're allowing to let go of, right? And things that you're trying to mend back together. We have 3-7, which is 10. Speaks of a transformation. Okay. We have budding trees, moon. Okay. Speaks of expectations, processes, and goals. Okay. So you guys are definitely trying to, while holding on to those emotions, trying to piece together things that you're trying to manifest, things that you're trying to bring to fruition, which is why we have expectations, right? Things that you have been expecting, things that you have been waiting on, hoping that they would show a little bit of light. But just be patient through the process, right? The universe has something for you, as long as you allow yourself to work through those emotions, right? It is part of, the things that you need to learn, which are when those emotions come up, right? For love in general, you need to understand why they're there. Process them, right? Don't get angry that they're there. Don't get angry that you have them, or that you're not able to express them properly, right? I know a lot of Jimmys and you guys have a very, very difficult time expressing your emotions. You guys have them, right? But you guys keep them in your head. You guys are kind of like water signs, but you guys are more expressive in other ways, right? But when it comes to emotions, you you really you hold them in until until you kind of break, and that's not really healthy, right? Um, a lot of us do it, but for you guys, just in general, um, work on that, right? Work on expressing yourself when it comes, right? Instead of waiting until you burst or until you're angry and then, you let it out. But really just allow them to come out whenever they're there, okay? Earth renewal moon, okay? Speaks of having greater responsibilities, inner knowing, and teaching, right? Um, so you guys could be teaching yourselves or teaching others a lot about holding responsibilities, right? I know you Geminis are very responsible when it comes to your home life, when it comes to work, gaining finances and things like that. So you guys could be possibly teaching others, but I believe that you guys are really on the journey of teaching yourselves um, things about your inner self, right? Which is why we have inner knowing here. Understanding uh, where they need to go, right? Remember that the moon hides a lot of things from us, right? We have two moon cards here, so um, after this full moon in this season, a lot of things will be revealed to you, which is why you're asked to go through the process. Hold those expectations, the expectations that you have towards whatever you are looking for on your journey, right? Whether that's love, whether that's more knowledge to understand yourself. Hold that to your heart, and when the moon passes, um, you will definitely gain a lot of knowledge from the things that you have been practically teaching yourself unknowingly, right? Like I said, you're really in your head right now, right? Not really knowing, but you will very soon, Gemini. Okay. Um, we have Frog Clan. Yeah. See, Spirit wants you to go through this cleansing, right? Cleansing, releasing, and healing. We also have a 6 here for a transformation. Yeah, we have two. We have 3 transformational numbers here. So actually, in this month alone is just super awakening for majority of the zodiacs, um, which is really cool, right? We get to learn a lot about our emotions. We get to learn so many things that help us, right? Continue healing, continue to release things that no longer serve you, people, places, or things, right? And continue to cleanse those negative self-talks about yourself, about love, about why things don't work out in your favor. Because when you cleanse those things, you finally get an understanding of why, right? And usually the why is always majority of the time from the decisions that we make, the 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 things that we tell ourselves, right? even though we'd like to blame others um, for our actions, a lot of times we forget to blame ourselves because we have a huge part to play in the decisions that we make. So, and that has a lot to do with healing. So, and you're not alone in this, Gemini. We all have to go through healing. We all have to go through releasing things that no longer serve us. And we all have to go through releasing the negative self talks, the negative habits, right? Um, and really um, letting go of the blame, right? The blame has a lot to do with why we hurt ourselves. We want someone to blame, and then when we blame ourselves, we hurt ourselves more without understanding that if we just like throw the blame away, right, for ourselves and for others, and just try to fix it, try to mend what we have, and try to see, if you guys are dealing with toxic or negative individuals or relationships. That's a different scenario, right? You can't really mend that, but that's why we have releasing, right? Releasing, okay? That's a part of you cleansing, okay? So even if you want to blame someone and you know that you're not supposed to, don't blame. Just release, forgive, and move on, right? That's the best. It's the best possible thing you can do. Long snow moon speaks of contemplation, messages, and deliberation. So you're going to be getting some downloads, right? Some downloads from the universe that are going to help you to guide you through this emotional journey, right? This emotional roller coaster through Scorpio season, right? Um, like I said, this has a lot to do with your partnerships, with your with romantic or passionate lovers of yours, Gemini, right? You really need to um, dig deep into that, right? You have a lot of contemplation on your mind. Should I do this? How should I do this? If I do this, will this happen? Those kind of things, contemplating the ifs, ands, and buts, right? Which is not a bad thing, but if you never come to a conclusion, it becomes a bad thing, right? Because you get caught going in a circle that never ends, right? A cycle. You get caught in a cycle that never ends, which is never a healthy thing because it comes back to the blaming thing. Comes back to blaming others and blaming yourself about why things never work out. And that is very, very unhealthy. And I believe that is one of your biggest things that you are working on right now. And if you're not, you need to work on that right now. Is wondering, figuring out how to heal and how to release negative self talks about yourself, right? Your overall energy, manifesting a soulmate. Yeah, this entire reading has to do with the person that's heavily on your mind. You're going through the process, but you're not understanding why things aren't working out, and things aren't working out because you're not doing the work, Gemini. You're not taking out the proper energy, the proper time to remove. First, you can't do the work when there's toxicity and negativity around you. First of all, okay? That's the number one thing, okay? I know a lot of people think that that's possible, but if you are doing the work, Gemini, and you are diving deep into spirituality, you cannot focus or concentrate on spirituality with negativity around you. Okay? And I know a lot of Geminis have a really nice time with toxic people and positive people. That's not how this works, okay? You need to cleanse, release, and heal, okay? Cleanse, release, and heal, which means that the toxicity and the negativity that is around you, right, needs to disappear. So that what? Your energy is positive and you can have those mindsets of thinking positive, and then you can bring in positive people to continue to help you be positive. If you continue to have this positivity around you, and then the next day you bring in these negative people that don't do anything for you, they just talk about drugs, alcohol, addictions, and do a whole bunch of crazy stuff and whatever that don't help you evolve, then of course you're going to get stuck with what? You're going to get stuck with processing things again. You're going to get stuck with having intuitive messages from the universe saying, hey, this is not the way to go. You need to do this, which is called karma for the cycles that you go through. And then you get stuck going through cleansing, releasing things again, and healing. And it's just a whole circle of things. You are trying to get to here, right? You're trying to manifest a soulmate. You can't do that while having negative things around you, Gemini, okay? And you can't do that while thinking negatively, right? Your soulmate is also doing the work. You know, you're not the only one doing the work, okay? So that's why you have this inner knowing here, greater responsibility. Yeah, if you want to be a greater spiritual being, you know what I mean? Not everybody wants to be, but if you do, if you're watching this and you do, you need to do the work. You need to understand that you can't just, oh yeah, yeah, you have free will, but that doesn't mean that you get to do whatever you want to. You have to serve karma, you have to serve dharma, you have to serve all of these different things, balance, you have to serve focus, concentration, contemplating on how to evolve, right? Evolving, understanding, um, so many things that you have to understand to be able to evolve spiritually. And just to say that you just want to live life and just, like, and you want this soulmate but you don't want to do the work, it doesn't work like that. You know what I mean? The universe will always test you with whatever you want. You want somebody good in your life, you need to work for that good person in your life, on the inside and on the outside. Okay? Bottom of the deck, we have new beginnings. Yeah, start doing that work, Gemini, and you will have these new beginnings coming to you. Okay? Your gift from the universe. Peace. Peace. Okay? Yeah. Having that understanding, right? Peace. The universe is gifting you peace for the work that you are going to do, right, Gemini? Being able to relax, being able to say, I did the work, right? Yeah, it's going to be an everyday process. It's going to be an everyday process releasing toxic things, people, places, or things in your life. It's going to be an everyday process. It's not just a one day and then tomorrow back to, you know what I mean? No, it's not like that. And it doesn't work like that. It will never work like that. If you want to work for the devil, go ahead and do that. But, that's not how this works. You want peace, you need to do the work. Anyways, Gemini, that's all I got for you. If you guys are new to the channel, make sure you hit um uh make sure you hit look at that, I forgot my own stuff already. Make sure you hit comment, share, and subscribe. Look at me, I'm all slow on my stuff already. And comment down below if you guys have anything to say. I would like to hear it. If you guys have been with the gang, gang, I love you guys. I'm Honest Deek, and I'll see you next time.